Hello everyone, my name is David Arzate here. I'm going to be showcasing to you my Psychic Punk deck profile for 2026. Today we're starting off the new year, we're starting off with a bang. You gotta refocus your mindset. But for now, let's start doing it. First, I got 3 copies of P.u.n.k Almond, which is really great for really good because this card, well, you can pay 600 life points to add a punk monster from my deck to my hand. And if this card is sent to the graveyard, I can target a punk monster I control and gain 600 attack points, just for increasing, but I like it for just adding. Next, I got 3 copies of Ogre Dance. Ogre Dance is actually really good. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you can make this card gain attack points equal to that monster's original attack points until the end of this turn. And you can only use each of the following effects of Punk Ogre Dance. Once per turn, you contribute a punk monster, special summon this card from your hand. You can send this card from your hand to or field to the graveyard to add a punk monster from your deck to your hand, except a level 8 monster. So you can only grab a level 3, not a level 8. Next, I got 2 new copies of the Rising Scale. Rising Scale is actually really great because I can banish one other punk monster from your hand or graveyard to special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summoned, you can pay 600 life points to add to your hand or special summon one punk monster from your deck to the graveyard, or send special summon one punk monster from your deck or graveyard, except a level 8 monster. When a monster your opponent controls with 2500 or more defense points acts on the effects, quick effect, you can change it to face down defense position. Meaning, it doesn't negate the effect, it just turns the monster with 2500 attack points to defense position. So meaning, it's not going to activate any effects when it's face down because I don't know what it is. Or, I don't know. But I think I like it, this one. It's so good. I'm not trying to be offensive, I'm trying to be defensive. Non-punk Foxy Tune. Once per turn, when this card destroys a monster by battle, you can gain life points equal to that monster's original attack power. You can only use each of the following effects of Foxy Tune. Once per turn, you contribute one punk monster to special summon this card from your hand. You can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard, send one from your hand to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon a punk monster from your deck, except a level 8. Next, I got Deer Note. Deer Note is that you can reveal one punk monster in your hand to special summon either the reveal monster or this card, and send the other to the graveyard. If this card is sent from field to your graveyard, you can target one punk monster in your graveyard, except a level 5 monster, special summon it. But you cannot special summon a non-punk for the rest of this turn. Next, I got 2 copies of Spider. Pay 600 life points to add a punk trap card from my deck to your hand, and when you activate a punk card or effect that targets a card, except during the damage step, quick effect, you can target one face up your opponent controls. Its attack points comes half until the end phase. Gaku Punk Wagon. Pay 600 life points to add a punk spell from your deck to your hand. And when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a punk monster you control, that targets one of them, targets one for an attack quick effect, you can draw 1 card by a spell. Now let's head on Psychics. I got 3 Psychic Girl, Psychic Girl is actually a really good tuner up in the deck, because if this card is normal or special summoned, it can banish one card from your hand, and if you do, special summon a level 4 psychic monster from my deck except itself. Also, you cannot special summon for your extra deck for the rest of the turn except psychic monsters. You can target face-up monsters on the field up to the number of psychic monster control and increase this level by 1 until the end of the turn. Good for like making like level modifications for synchro play. Next, I got 2 copies of Hush Psychic Minister. If you control a psychic monster other than itself, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. You can only special summon this card once per turn. You can banish this card and one psychic monster from your graveyard, then target one face-up monster on the field, banish it until the end phase. Next, I got Prototype Psychic Blaster. Psychic Blaster is actually a good combo. You can discard this card, then I can special summon a level 4 or lower psychic monster from your hand, or banishment. If this card is in the graveyard, you get to pay 1,000 life points, banish one other psychic monster from your graveyard to special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Next, I got 2 copies of Mind Procedure. Mind Procedure is actually a really great one because if this card you control that is used as a synchro monster or synchro material for a psychic monster, then you can treat this as a non-tuner. You can only use the effect once per turn of Mind Procedure, and you can only once per turn. If this card is normal summon or special summon by monster effect, you get to pay 2,000 life points to add a teleport, normal, or quick play spell from your deck to your hand. And if this card is banished, then you can pay 1,000 life points to special summon it. Got 3 Ash, 2 Valor, just to cut off the start. And next, I got 3 copies. Now it's all for the spells. I got 3 copies of P.u.n.k Jam Section. P.u.n.k Jam Section is very essential to my deck because this one is like P.u.n.k Jam. Like for example, once per turn, it could banish a P.u.n.k monster from my graveyard to special summon a P.u.n.k monster from my hand. And if a psychic monster that I control pay life points to activate its effect, then I can draw a card. You can use this effect from Extreme Jam Section twice per turn. And when I got back from Yu-Gi-Oh, I gotta be honest with you. When I got back into Yu-Gi-Oh, my first opponent, I was carrying a metal Machina deck, but it was just a beginner. And my first opponent had a P.u.n.k Jam, and I had no idea what they do. I went to see what it is, and even though I lost the 2 matches, but at least I had fun because I had no idea. The game has evolved in many ways. I was always stick to the old traditional, and like I want to get back into it because I just love it. I still love it, and I just want to be back. Thank God I'm back for Yu-Gi-Oh. And hey, I'll make a tournament. I'm going to the regional tournament in 4 days on June 10. January 10 actually. And I'm gonna go there to see what other duelists they have. Because I'll bring my trade binder, but now I got 2 copies of Teleport Fusion. Teleport Fusion is actually a really good card during the main phase. You can fusion summon a psychic monster from your extra deck by banishing psychic monsters from your field or graveyard as material. And if a face-up psychic monster you control with special summon from the extra tab is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one of the banished psychic monsters, special summon it, and you can only use each effect of that once per turn. Next, I got myself Parallel Teleport. Parallel Teleport works is that I contribute one psychic monster for the level, special summon a level 7 or lower psychic monster from your deck or extra deck. Then if there's original level of the tribute monster from the special summon monster on the field, then you lose life points equal to the difference multiplied by 1,000. So if I try to tribute a level 3 and then special summon a psychic magician, I take away 5, take away 3 is 2,000 points, which is a big price to pay, but it will give me points. You gotta spend points to make points. I got emergency teleport. That's good for special summoning a level 3 or lower psychic monster from your hand or deck, but banish it during the end phase's turn. I definitely would like to put 3 instead of 2, but it's okay. I got wild pickings. I got triple tax talent and super poly just for the dangerous. Then I got 1 non-during punk dangerous Garugu. I got a psychic overload. I can target 3 psychic monsters in my graveyard, shuffle all 3 of them in the deck, then draw 2 cards. Then I have the non-during punk surprise, which is basically my main deck. Now let's go for the extra deck. Got 2 copies of Psychic Magician. If this card is special summon, I can target a level 4 or lower psychic monster in my graveyard or banishment, special summon it. Then you can increase this level by 1. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck except for the rest of the turn except psychic monster. You can only use this effect of silent Psychic Magician once per turn. If this card you control that would be used as synchro material, you can treat it as a non-tuner. 2 copies of Psychic Blaster Mark II, which is really a good one because you can target one of your banished monsters, special summon to your field. During the main phase, quick effect, you can banish 1 other monster from your graveyard, then target. You can banish 1 monster from your graveyard, then target 1 other face-up monster on the field, banish it, then gain life points equal to that banished monster, original attack points. But you can only use this effect once per turn, and only once per turn. Psychic Sorceress. Sorceress allows you, if this card is synchro summon, I can pay 1,000 life points to set or set teleport normal or quick play spell for my deck or banishment. If this card is synchro summon, if this synchro summon is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 card your opponent controls or target 2. If you control a psychic monster. Fusion or synchro. Return that cards to the hand. Crossmine Archfiend. Crossmine Archfiend is actually a really great card because I think it works really well. I think it works really good to combo off with this. Really, things go with it. Because during the main phase quick effect, you can target one of your banished level 7 or lower psychic monsters, special summon it. Then during the battle phase quick effect, you contribute 1 other monster and it gains attack points equal to the original attack. And if you do, this card gains that much attack points until the end of this turn. So if I want to tribute this one and it gets sent to the graveyard, I gain 29 points, but I gain life points to its original attack. So not only I'm gaining 2,900 life points, this one's gaining attack points as well, the same amount. Hyper Restoration. Next, I got 2 Punk Jam Drive. I got 1 non-punk Amazing Dragon, 1 Omega, 1 Psychic and Punisher, 1 Fusion of the Cursed Dragon God, 1 Axion Kicker, and 2 copies of Axion Oracle. I know there's a lot for me to do, and I'm not a big guy, and but I want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a really good day. Thank you. Bye. Love you. I will post an update. I will be going to the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament on Rosemont on January 10, 2026. And I really want to see the new cards and players. And I want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a really good day. Thank you. Bye.